since the Fox Marvel Disney deal, we're going to be casting the Fantastic Four characters and the X-Men characters who we want to see enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we're going to get right into it. So first up, Fantastic Four.
Here we go. Now we have the X-Men.
Yes, jumping straight into the X-Men. There's a lot of people. We just picked a couple that we want.
Have you just gone with the main sort of X-Men?
We went through some some random ones too,
Some
Jubilee.
random ones. Yeah, some of the ones that really got shunned.
Yes,
in more recent adaptations.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah. But yeah, here we go. Charles Xavier.
Now I had the interesting one,
Professor X.
Yeah.
No, so yours is second. So we'll get into that. Because I wanted it to be second because it's amazing. So first up is I think just a good pick. Yeah. I think he'd do it quite well. It's Ralph Fiennes. I don't know how to say his name properly.
He's awesome.
Now, I originally wanted him. I think wanted him for Magneto.
Yes.
That would also be
he would be really good.
Yeah, I think there were quite we had names in many characters for some people.
Mm-hmm. We had Ralph Fiennes as Doctor Doom as well.
Yes, he was everywhere. But I eventually came down to you know what? I reckon he'd be a really good Charles Xavier, like the Charles Xavier we're seeing in this photo here, where he's been doing this for a while. And, he's got the whole team sorted. But
then Alex came in.
With
the progressive person that he is.
So, Alex went ahead and thought, hey, what if Giancarlo Esposito played Professor X?
That would be awesome. That would be very cool, actually.
How cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that picture you put up. I
know. I looked through so many pictures of him
poised.
to try and find it. But yeah, I loved this. When you first presented this as a random idea, I was in. So I love it. Magneto.
Now, I can't remember who exactly I was tossing up between.
I can't either. Let's go. Richard E. Grant.
This is mine.
Richard E. Grant of Logan and Doctor Who were my main points from what he's been in. He would fit this excellently, I think.
He's also been in an X-Men film already too.
He also fits. He could fit more or less the whole. If they go with the whole, I don't want to see origin stories of anyone.
Yeah.
But he can fit the whole,
really
World War II, everything. He would be excellent. And then also, Jason Isaacs, known as Voldemort, is our honourable mention here.
He's not Voldemort.
He's Malfoy.
Lucius Malfoy.
Oh, sorry, I mixed up with our bad guys.
So, I also threw the idea of Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, Viggo Mortensen as well was another one we were considering.
Yeah.
I'm actually really into this Giancarlo for
you like
X
it?
Yeah, it's a great...
And Ralph Fiennes as
Magneto. Yeah, it'd be real
cool. It'd be a battle of the
cool.
bolts though, so I'm not too sure.
It'd be damn cool. Look at that. So cool.
Alright.
Cyclops. Scott Summers. This is big old leader boy trying to be a Boy Scout. He's big boy.
He's been horribly underused.
In
all the X-Men films.
Everything.
That's true.
He's constantly either considered just a bit of a dick.
Or a third wheel.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Armie Hammer.
That's yours?
Yes, that was my pick. Armie Hammer. Look at that face. Look at that face.
I can see that.
Yeah.
He's Boy Scout. He's leader. He kind of gets crapped on a bit, but he's just trying to do the right thing. But he can also play a bad guy.
Yes.
If they want to go bad guy route in the end.
And
then Richard Madden.
Oh.
Rob Stark. Look at those faces.
Yeah.
Both of them. Can you see they've got the jock sort of.
Yeah, they
pretty
you need to
so
go.
well.
I feel like Cyclops. You got to go for
Also,
sort of jock high school,
pretty boy.
sort of your pretty boy sort of.
I also threw in Matt Boomer. I'm not sure if anyone knows what he looks
Matt
like.
Bomer.
Yeah.
Yep,
he's been very Nice Guys.
Very nice.
Yeah, excellent. Jean Grey.
Now,
I don't want to see her as Phoenix. Just Jean Grey.
Yeah.
But let's get into it here. Saoirse Ronan. I don't know how to say her name properly. From Lady Bird.
Yay!
I saw this on one completely random fan cast online, and I was like, you know what?
Let's run with it.
That could work.
like that.
Yeah.
That was my choice.
Also, Evan Rachel Wood.
Oh,
from West.
that's a very cool. That's a very cool choice.
Very cool.
It's funny because when I looked up, apparently they only the internet only wants natural redheads as Jean Grey.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay, sure.
No, from every fan casting I saw, they're only casting redheads.
Oh, wow.
They're not considering the possibility that you could just dye your hair.
Exactly.
Or a wig.
Yeah. Ooh.
A Kristen wig. No. No. So next up,
Wolverine.
Who's gonna?
Okay, here we go. Controversial opinions. Wolverine.
Yes, here we go.
We casted We don't want anyone as Wolverine.
We want Wolverine not to be a thing.
Yeah, we don't want Wolverine in this.
That is fair. I don't think you can't fill those shoes.
We threw a couple names in there.
And they finished him off so nicely.
Exactly.
So no, if he had to be, because you said you threw some names, if he had to be cast,
I'm not going to reveal it. I'm not going to reveal it.
Nobody. Because I think if they are going to go Wolverine in maybe a decade's time, because that's the only time, not even then, maybe, I don't know, in like 2 centuries.
Everyone's throwing out Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, please, no.
I'm sorry, we have a better cast for Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes.
And yeah, no. No one should be Wolverine. Let Wolverine have his legacy in Hugh Jackman.
Move on.
Yeah.
There we go. Iceman!
Bobby Drake.
Now,
Brad and I both agreed we would like an openly gay or gayish actor to portray him.
Yes.
I've never seen him act. To be fair, Origins.
Is Iceman how does
X-Men Origins? He played young Logan.
It's
insane.
So in comic, Braden filled me in with this last night. But in recent comics, Iceman's openly gay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So and there's really interesting things in one of I can't remember which year it was. It was in the past like 5, I'd say. But there was a comic where X-Men, time travel a bunch, and older Bobby Drake met young Bobby Drake, who was like not sure, and he was like in the closet, and he was just sort of like, it's okay, and like, man, it was a beautiful moment.
I realised that my actor's not gay, but he's
played gay.
He's played gay before.
I like your pick.
Yeah.
Just because I love Simon. I love Love Simon.
So Nick Robinson from Love Simon, I chose.
Both. I can't remember. I have never really seen Troye Sivan act.
Yeah,
per se, but it would fit like what I've seen and heard and stuff. And he's also Australian. So.
Yeah,
maybe because he's wearing blue and he's got white hair.
Yeah, I know. I found the photo. I was like, yeah, that works. But yeah, I think these 2 picks are pretty safe. They're good.
Yeah,
they're good picks. Let's go to Gambit.
Now, you changed Gambit last minute.
I changed Gambit last minute.
Because
we were working on Gambit, and I wasn't happy. I just couldn't decide on anyone. I couldn't think of anyone. I was just drawing a blank.
What's his thing? Like, what is he known for? Like,
he throws cards, and he's got big hair.
That's about it.
He throws cards. That's his power?
Wow. It's a big Gambit movie.
No, yeah.
He was in X-Men Origins.
Yeah, he was in X-Men Origins.
Who played him in Origins?
Taylor Kitsch. And Taylor Kitsch was really good
as
him.
He did a really good job as Gambit. But they've been trying to get the Channing Tatum Gambit movie off the ground for years. And it's never come to fruition.
I love
you. Just fucking
Spy Kids.
Sake.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I, we both agree that Channing Tatum looks like a thumb.
A thumb.
So he looks like a thumb from Spy Kids.
Nice.
You call it thumb people.
But
it's thumb.
I had a last minute pick while I was making this presentation.
You didn't discard my pick, did you?
I did. Do you want to talk about your pick quickly?
Let me see what it was.
Dylan O'Brien.
I want Dylan O'Brien. It's Gambit.
Yeah, but then I saw a picture of Gambit because I was just thinking of what he does, and then I looked at him and I saw that hair, and I went, "Hey, hang on a second! I know someone who has all that hair and lives in my heart. It's Joe Keery."
Yes.
Joe Keery of Stranger Things fame.
I love Joe Keery so
and my
much.
heart.
He would be great. He's such a good actor.
He would fit it perfectly. He would fit Gambit perfectly.
He absolutely would. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. I'm locking it in. Disney, you do anything else, I'll shoot you.
We're just sending Disney this.
Yeah.
I've been emailing Disney to get on the screen.
Okay, good.
Send them this.
Yeah, perfect. So next up, Beast. Joel Edgerton.
You guys have good taste.
We do.
Yeah, you guys.
We worked really hard on this.
Also, we have a great honorable mention for Beast. Play it, Braden.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, there's Daniel
Radcliffe. No, you shouldn't be Wolverine.
No, you should be
Don't
Beast.
be Wolverine. Be Beast.
We also threw out Ben Affleck.
So we had a bit of a fun romp at about midnight when we were finishing up of, hey, why don't we rescue all the DC actors? And we just
except for Jason Momoa and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we were like, Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa, you guys stay over there. Zachary Levi, you guys stay over there. Everyone else, come over here. We'll take care of you. Next up, Nightcrawler. Kurt Wagner.
Now, this is one I'm so happy that we found.
What was this one again? Yes. So, we really like this one. I've brought up this picture of Nightcrawler because it's a little bit different. So what they've done recently in like more recent X-Men comics, every live-action version of Nightcrawler we've seen so far, first up, Alan Cummings was amazing.
Brilliant.
That opening scene of X2, Perfect.
One of the greatest openings to a superhero film.
So good.
Not as good as the Joker's intro, but great.
Yes, excellent. And then going into the new one they did.
Isn't it Kobe? Or something?
Yeah, something like that. He's like a tiny kid.
He does the part right.
He does the part well as like the awkward foreign kid. Now we're looking at this version here, which is the full-on like lanky, clawed, like bearded version of Nightcrawler. And this is what I want, because it's interesting and it goes different from all of the kid versions we've seen. Shout out to an honourable mention people wanted online.
Okay,
Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, I was just like, no.
No, Timothy Chalamet is like, you can see it if he plays the younger version.
Yeah.
If you see younger version of Nightcrawler, Timothy Chalamet, you do a great job. But Bill Skarsgård to play this bearded Nightcrawler.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he knows how to be creepy.
He's got the creep factor, like...
Be excellent. He'd nail the accent. He'd nail the look. He'd get under all that prosthetic. And the CG on him bamfing everywhere would be perfect.
Oh, he could be lanky too. You're right.
He's a lanky
he could
dude.
Put the lanky, yeah.
He's a lanky dude.
Moving
on. He knows how to be a secondary character because he was in Deadpool 2.
He was. Also, moving on. Alright, so Storm was one we struggled for a while.
So, well, no, we didn't.
Okay, fuck.
We picked someone as like, yeah, that's a good pick. And then we couldn't really decide on anyone else.
And so we threw in a couple names there, so I'm going to throw in a couple more honourable mentions.
A couple more that we didn't put in the slideshow.
They include Amber Stevens-West, who was in 22 Jump Street.
Okay.
I'm not sure you guys have seen.
Ice Cube's daughter.
Ice Cube's
daughter. Oh, right,
Jump Street. And, well, because, you know, the Fox branch of Marvel shutting down, so we thought, hey, we'll throw Zazie Beetz a bone. If she can't be Domino, maybe she can be Storm.
Plus, you can get a great joke out of Deadpool with that.
Anyway.
So yes, we got Janelle Monae.
She would be great.
She's a queen.
Oh, yeah?
She's a queen.
Yeah? You wait to see my pick.
Here we go. Jasmine Savers Jones from Hamilton on Broadway.
And Blind Spotting has been down there.
Oh man.
Okay.
Either of these two?
Either of them.
Would be really good. Mm-hmm. Really, really good.
I had to clarify that Storm was black in the comics. I'm not sure. I just maybe thought that might have been a movie thing.
It's fair. It's fair. Yes, so next up, Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat. I'm not joking when I say this is the first one that I had like a million picks for, and we had to narrow it down, which sucked. A shout out that didn't make it into the presentation, Millie Bobby Brown.
And Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld.
Okay.
Both would have been pretty cool, but we're going with these two. Anya Taylor-Joy should be excellent. She'd be super cool. And Natalie Dyer from Stranger Things as well.
Oh.
Both would be very good.
And Velvet Buzzsaw.
But yeah, I think both would fit Kitty Pryde.
Natalia Dyer's good. Yeah, she... Okay, so like I don't really know these X-Men people.
Yes.
So that's the problem.
If you
I
have
have
any
nothing
questions,
to compare
please
him to.
ask.
Please.
Well,
Has there been anyone before these guys who you've had questions about?
I didn't know anyone. I don't know. I know Wolverine, and I know...
Is there anyone you want clarification on?
No, look, the pictures pretty much sum it up. I didn't see the card throwing guy. I didn't see him throwing cards. That had me
He's
a bit
throwing
befuddled.
cards. He uses purple energy and he throws cards.
Why cards?
Because they explode on it when they
That's his
impact.
whole thing again.
That's his thing.
That's his
shut
thing.
up.
His name's
Alright,
Gambit.
Shut up and accept it, Steph.
Alright,
It's
I'll
comic book.
accept it. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
comic books are dumb. Let's just accept that and move on.
Is she
That's
in
fine,
any film? Like
Shadowcat.
Shadowcat
Kitty Pryde has been played by 3 different actresses.
What?
She's
been a child in X-Men 1, another child in X-Men 2, and then in X-Men Last Stand, she was actually played by Ellen Page.
And she was also in Days of
Excellent.
Future Past.
Days of Future Past. Who was she in Days of Future Past?
Ellen Page.
Actually,
Oh, that's
I do
right. Yeah, of
recognise
course.
her.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I recognise
She
her.
was
from
excellent.
that.
She's the one that
Okay.
sends Logan back.
Yeah, I would be completely fine with
Get your
bringing
head out your
Ellen.
ass, Braden.
Sorry, I'd be completely fine with bringing Ellen Page back, but she's in Umbrella Academy right now, and I think she's doing a great job.
Fair. I like your picks.
Next up, Angel.
Angel is blonde. He's meant to look cute, and he's got wings.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
That's
you for that.
literally-
So he's a cute blonde boy.
So
Okay, thank you for that.
fuckboy.
our,
Thank you.
our
Okay,
prerequisites
fuckboy.
for Angel were
cute blonde boy.
pretty boys. Pretty boys. Bring out your pretty boys. Here we go.
Alright,
Oh,
we,
there's so
saw
many
some,
of them.
see.
we saw some fan casts, which
Okay,
were
hang on. What happened
hilarious.
with our Angel things? They're both.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh,
yeah.
they're both-
Yeah, I just left it like that. Just
Okay,
leave it. It's
okay,
fine.
okay.
One of the funny ones that we saw, Harry Styles.
Oh.
Yep.
He was good in
I
Dunkirk.
liked him in Dunkirk.
He was good in Dunkirk.
I could.
I
yeah,
don't.
No, I could.
like
I
He's
could roll
going to
that.
play a secondary character.
I could roll with that.
Yeah.
I could roll with that.
I don't think I would roll with that, but I'm not an expert on X-Men, so I don't listen to me.
No, I mean, it's a funny fan cast. That's he's a pretty boy. That's about it. Alexander Ludwig
Okay.
Okay.
of
Kato from the Hunger Games.
Vikings and Hunger Games.
Okay.
He fits the angel aesthetic quite well. That chiseled jaw,
But
Is it
big blonde
hair?
boy. Taron Egerton.
Is that
Yes.
your pick?
that's my pick.
That's it. That's it.
Choppy. No, Choppy's got
No,
it.
that's fair.
Choppy's
It's fair. It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Taron
You look at that
Egerton,
there, and you
he's a
imagine
pretty
him
boy.
in that skin-tight suit, those big wings out there, ready to catch you at any moment. Oh, I'm getting swept away.
But I also like who they had him for in Apocalypse.
Yeah, no,
Which was the drummer from Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a bit of a shame because he was severely underused,
Yes.
much like many
He
characters.
was a bit sexy too.
Jubilee.
Jubilee, the most underused character in X-Men Apocalypse.
She's just
Yep.
an edgy sort of.
What
Legitimately,
is she?
we had a second pick for this. I looked at how old she was. I'm sorry, Constance Wu, you're a little too old for Jubilee.
Damn it.
So we have one pick because she can play her younger. Haley Kiyoko.
Oh, okay. Were you going to say Constance Wu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Constance Wu.
Or Aquafina.
Yeah, and then
Aquafina?
I just said no.
Aquafina.
So just
Wow.
anyone. You just were going off people in Crazy Rich
Going
Asians.
Asians, man. I couldn't think of any Asian actors.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actresses.
So then Haley Kiyoko, yeah, she could play her younger, which would fit well. It fits that teenage dynamic, which is what we need. Next up, X-23, Laura
Ooh.
Kinney.
Now,
We've
we
only
can't
seen in a
have
film
Daphne.
once
We
because
can't have
she's a
Daphne
lady.
King because she's a very small girl, but Daphne, 10 years, we might get you back in.
Yeah, Daphne, shout out because you were excellent. So we have two picks here. First up, Rosa Salazar. She plays Alita Battle Angel.
Okay.
Yep, she just
we
fits
haven't
it.
seen.
Just fits
Wasn't
it
my
well.
pick.
Yeah, and then Sofia Boutella from Kingsman and
I
Star
like
Trek.
it. Yeah.
She's the Blade Leg
She's got
lady.
scissor legs.
She's very cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool pick.
So both of those, I think either of them would do an excellent job of the action and anger, and yeah, they would just fit it really well. Mystique.
Yes,
Oh.
last one.
Do not use Mystique in a major role. Leave her on the sidelines and make her a goddamn hitman for Magneto. Don't give her a major role.
Okay, Brayden, calm down. It's
Jennifer Lawrence.
10:30 at
why?
night. My family trying to go to sleep.
I know. I'm sorry. I get worked up
You're
about
okay,
these
Brett.
things. So, Alicia Vikander. We had a second pick as
Ooh.
well, but she's the only one I like.
Oh, you ditched your first pick.
Yeah, I did. Initially, I was saying Charlize Theron, and then I was like, nah, she's a bit too big for it. I want it to be a smaller role, and I think she would do a really good job.
Alicia
you.
Vikander is good. She's a
Yeah.
good actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I decided, I made an executive decision, we were just going to agree on a pick. It was good. Deadpool!
Deadpool.
This is our final pick
Oh, okay.
for this
yeah.
segment. Our pick is
He can't be. No, I was literally about to say, if you choose anyone else, I was going to get mad at you.
Ryan Reynolds, my man.
Yes, he's already had his second chance and he's nailing it.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, you beautiful human being. Oops! Anyway, let's just thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
We're so lucky to have you guys.